أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا الكريم سيدنا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم الذين قال لهم الناس إن الناس قد جمعوا لكم فاخشوهم فزادهم إيمانا وقالوا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير. In this video, I wanted to discuss the causes of diabetes and its natural solution. Diabetes or high blood sugar. There is no doubt that the cases of diabetes is increasing every day in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria. And the medical facility have already exhausted their capacity. The outcome of this research in medical facility shows that there is no any solution, there is no any cure for diabetes. The moment you have it, you can only be managing it till the time you are going to die, or you stay with it and feel the consequences. Diabetes is a serious disease. It may sound easier. You may look it as simple problem, but it's part of what we design, and we call it F12. A disease that when it happens, it can cause another problem to your body. You may see it as a single problem, but it can prompt you to have different variety of problem. I implore every one of you, see this program, I want you to share it. I've already presented this program in Yoruba language. But due to the request of people, many people want to know about the diabetes and its natural solution, but they could not understand my language in Yoruba. Diabetes is a serious disease that can kill, that can turn you to lose some part of your body. Diabetes is a disease that occurs as a result of high sugar flown on the blood. Diabetes is a disease that occurs as the destruction of pancreas. When you have diabetes, that means your pancreas has shown a little deviation. When your pancreas destroy completely, you will lose your insulin. And insulin is a chemical component in your pancreas that controls sugar. When you lose your pancreas, then your insulin will walk away. When your insulin walk away, if you have a wound, there won't be any solution for that cut anywhere in your body. They will cut it. They will cut it until you die. The mission of this foundation is not to advertise, but to let people know the consequence, the causes, the consequence, and natural solution. I'm saying this as a truth, as a fact, because anywhere in the world, there is no any medical solution for diabetes. No medical doctor will come out to have known way of solving problem of diabetes. They can only help you to manage it. They will manage it for you maybe 10 years, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, or more than that. The medical pill they will give you is nothing but to filter away the sugar from the blood. It will go and hide it inside your kidney or your liver. Some of it will go up here to your brain. Some of it will go down the lower part of your body that will cause you to have arthritis. Some of it can make you to have hormonal imbalance. Some of it can cause you to have prostate enlargement, whereby you will not be able to control your urine. You go to toilet like 5-6 times. As a Muslim, our mission, our intention is to let you know that Almighty Allah that created us give us all what we need. There is a kind of warning against consumption of abnormal food in Al-Quran. There are many verses where Almighty Allah will say, Kulu washrabu, eat and drink water anihan, but with measurement. With measurement. Too much of everything is bad. The consequence is bad. Some people cannot even drink water except minerals, soft drink, and alcoholic. The consequence is brutal. You are going to live the rest of your life to regret. That is my introduction. Diabetes is a disease that's common in Nigeria to the extent that 40% has diabetes in Nigeria alone. Diabetes is a disease that if you have it in Nigeria, there's nowhere they can take you to. If you have some problem, they can take you to abroad, they can take you to China, they can take you to many places in abroad. But diabetes, if you have it, even if they take you to China, they will bring you back. Except one solution, and that solution is natural. Medical doctor believe if you have diabetes, no one can treat you. No drug can cure it. So my intention today is to let you know the meaning of diabetes, the causes of diabetes, the consequence of diabetes, and the natural solution. Diabetes. Having defined the definition of diabetes, what are the causes? Some people may be thinking sugar than you. They will not have diabetes and you will have it. You can't compare your hormone system with other. Almighty Allah that created us created us in different formula. We are not the same thing. We can never be the same thing. Inna sa'yakum la shatta. Even your movement, your stepward and backward is different. Don't compare yourself with somebody taking minerals, taking soft drink. Don't compare yourself. It may not conform with your system. The range of our brain is different. The range of our eyes is different. The range of our body structure is different. The same thing, the range of our hormone system is different. Also, the range, the capacity of our pancreas is also different. What am I saying? If you consume you consume sugar, maybe through minerals or raw sugar, whichever it may be, or you are taking too much of starch. The starch during the diabolism, the starch will turn, carbohydrate will turn to starch. After starch, it will turn to glucose, and glucose is sugar. Whichever. the body can only consume sugar in three forms. Is either you take too much of starch, this starch will turn too much of carbohydrate, and the carbohydrate will turn to starch, the starch will turn to glucose. That is the first way your body can react to sugar. The second way is to consume the raw sugar. You are taking raw sugar, whichever it may be. The third way is to consume something that has too much sugar, like soft drink or alcohol or wine. You may taste alcohol like beers or some other like that. If you taste it, it's very, very bitter. And I tell you, the sugar inside alcohol, despite the bitterness, beyond the sugar inside Coke. Because the alcohol contains different form of beers, different component of natural herbs. So they use sugar to liberate it. They use sugar to reduce the bitterness. The moment you take it inside you, it will transform. The bitterness will go one side and the sugar will go after your pancreas. The moment you lose your pancreas, that means you are going to have diabetes. What are the causes of diabetes? Sugar consumption. You are taking much sugar. You want to drink pap. You want to drink garri. You want to drink this. You put salt. You want to eat yam. You put salt. The moment your body consumes it, whichever way, maybe you eat it with bread. When it enters, diabolical theory states that the sugar will go on its way. The other food will go on its way. So you can't hide. Even if you want to drink herb, very bitter, and you put sugar inside it, when it gets into your body system, the sugar will dissolve away on its own. Its mission is to go after the pancreas. Pancreas contain chemical. The chemical inside pancreas known as insulin. This insulin is the most bitter something inside your body. Its mission is to attack, reduce any sugary things you consume. So this diabetes is very, very serious and is real. Some people may be thinking, oh, I don't have diabetes. You may not have it today. It can start next month. Because you don't know the level of your pancreas and you don't know the level at which your pancreas is at. What is the level of your insulin? How the insulin transform the food you are consuming. So the causes of diabetes is through consumption of raw sugar, through consumption of starch, carbohydrate, through consumption of a product with high sugar. Even biscuits, some biscuit has more sugar. That is the causes. And I told you, don't compare yourself with other. Somebody may, maybe husband and wife, you may be eating the same food. Your wife has it and you will not have it. That is not a spiritual problem. The body structure is different. What is the consequence of having diabetes? If you have diabetes, you are going to have high blood pressure. High blood sugar. High blood sugar. When you have high blood sugar, the consequence is brutal. And the moment you have it, that thing will change your body structure to something else. It can reduce your sexual agility. You may not be able to have sex again, especially if you are a man. too much of sugar in your body can render you to become a barren. Because if you have too much of sugar in your body system, it will affect your fallopian tube. It will affect your menstruation flow. So for men, if you have too much of sugar in your body, it will render you to have sexual inability, or it can make you to have premature ejaculation, because your insulin that control the sugar, that neutralize the sugar as went off. That's why they used to give some people that natural insulin. When you are taking natural insulin, it's like you are taking heroin. Your life is basically on artificial insulin. So the consequence of diabetes, the first one, it will render a man useless. You will not be able to have sexual agility. Secondly, the second consequence, especially for women, it will destroy your menstrual cycle. It can block your fallopian tube. It can make you to have menstrual cramp. Number 3 consequence, it can affect your brain, loss of memory, in such a way that you want to think about something or you want to say something, that thing will be in far away to your memory. So when you are doing like this, you want to remind something, you need to remind about something, you want to say something out. If you have too much of sugar in your body system, you know the body consists of some arteries, the vein and the capillary. Through these, the blood we use in the body, when it's deoxygenated, it passes through a component at the right ear to interchange the blood into glucose. The brain needs glucose, but when you have too much of glucose upstairs, it will make your dopamine to slow down. So with sugar, diabetes, you can have your memory damage. It can damage your memory. Number 5 consequence, when you have diabetes, if you have a cut, it will not heal. We call it unhealed wound. I told you our mission is not to sell herb, despite the fact that there is herbal medicine for diabetes in the Skola Islamic Foundation, but many people also ask it. And the one we are selling, despite the fact that I can boast that thousands of people have used it successfully and their sugar normal, yet some people use it and they didn't have positive results, with reasons. But my intention is to let you know, if you have diabetes, going to hospital is a wrong step. It's a wrong step. The drug you are consuming since 2 years, there's no any different. If you use the drug, it will be okay. If you don't use it, it will come back. So diabetes has many consequences. It's not a disease we joke about. When it started, you may be feeling normal. You may not have any tumor. You may not have any disorder in your body system, but it's killing you inside. Especially when your insulin gets destroyed. Your insulin will dry off. Many a time you will like to drink water because your insulin that control the hydration will dry off. When you drink water, you go to toilet, you urinate. When you drink water, you go to toilet to urinate. So you have too much of urination. In Yoruba, they call it atogbe. You will be urinating. Something is about to happen in your body. In the light of this, the only solution for diabetes is herbal therapy. No other means. No other means. In fact, most of the medical pill given to you in hospital to manage diabetes is very, very bitter, but you will not know because it contains some herbal ingredients. The reason why what they gave you will not cure it is because of metabolic theory. You are consuming, you want to use a medical pill that is bitter, but they have packaged it with some chemical which reduce the bitterness in it. So using medical pill in any way, I never see anyone using medical pill in any hospital, even not only in Nigeria. If you go abroad, those people in abroad will come home to treat their diabetes. If you don't want to die obnoxiously, you don't want to have an ill wound, you need to get herb. You must use herb. And this herb I'm talking about is a composition of natural ingredients, a leaf, a stem, and some other natural ingredients. In the olden days, our father, the grandfather, did not have diabetes, or the rate at which diabetes occurred during that time is very, very low. Because of what? Because they don't know anything about metabolism. They don't know anything about diet. But they eat raw food. They eat fruits. And they eat herbal. And this herb I'm talking about, they will prepare it by themselves, which is very, very good. So my brother and sister, if you see this video, help us share it. Our mission is to save humanity. Anyone who sees it, make sure you use it, you listen to it, check your sugar, your blood sugar, and see it if you are okay. High blood sugar, in medical theory, they call it hyperglycemia. When your blood sugar low beyond the regular measure, they call it hypoglycemia. So the sugar is what Almighty Allah give you to balance your situation. If your sugar low beyond the measurement, you will have hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia is also dangerous. You need to balance what you are consuming. Don't consume alcohol. You are killing yourself. If they want to give you somebody want to dash you something, maybe you went there as a visitor, let them give you water. Water will refresh your body, will detoxify you, will give you energy. If you consume minerals, all sort of minerals, there is no any minerals in Nigeria without abnormal sugar. If anyone sees it, I will prove it to them. Some of minerals of soft drink we are consuming contain 34 cubes of sugar. Some of it contain 24 cubes of sugar. Some of the lowest soft drink contain 12 cubes of sugar. Mind you, there is one particular soft drink that is bitter. One particular soft drink, very, very bitter like this. Maybe Schweppes or something, I don't know the name again. If you drink it, the sugar in that soft drink that's bitter is more higher than the sugar in the one that's sweet. Because that one contains lime orange, some herbal. So they put sugar to neutralize it. It contained more than 60 cubes of sugar. You consume it today, tomorrow. What are you normal? There is nothing you will eat if you have much sugar in your body system that will give you balanced diet. That is the reason why those people that lose their pancreas, that have type 2, type 1 diabetes, you will see them, their body will be shrinking off because the food they are consuming will not give them balanced diet, no matter how expensive the food is. They will not have balanced diet. In this regard, my message to whoever that will see this video is that if you have diabetes, going to hospital is a wrong step. It is not compulsory you believe the person that was talking, but I'm telling you the truth. Going to hospital for diabetes is a wrong step. You'll be going there, they will give you some drugs today. Next week, you will go there, they will give you another one. In a span of a year, look at how many drugs you have took. What was the result? When you check your sugar, it will be the same thing. If your sugar low to the level you want it, if you stop that drug immediately, it will troop out. Because the question I want you to ask yourself, when they want to test your sugar, they will take sample from your blood, pim, a little bit, put it in that machine. It will show the number, maybe 200 plus or 300. And you are using medical pill. After using the medical pill from 200, your sugar level come back to 120 or 100 as a normal measurement. Ask yourself, you use a medical pill, it reduces your sugar. You use it again, it reduces it. Where does it go? That sugar is inside your body, but it's not in your blood. The medicine you are taking will wash away the sugar from your blood, because Oyinbo people, the Western world, did not do it. Their mission is not to save us, just to manage us until we die. That is their mission. Your sugar will be hiding somewhere in your body. That is the reason why the moment you stop it, you stop that medicine, your sugar will raise up. Another point of view which I want everyone to understand: consumption of bitter fruit or bitter herb does not mean it can cure your diabetes. No matter how the bitterness of the herb may not help you to have solution to your diabetes. Before you can get a cure for diabetes, you must use something that will reach pancreas. You must use something that can produce insulin. You must reach something that will cure the problem and disorder of insulin. Somebody will be crying, I'm using herb. Why is it that my sugar still high? It will high because the bitterness you are consuming is just making your hormone, boosting your hormone system, detoxifying you, but did not toast. That thing did not replace your insulin. In fact, in the video I produced maybe a years ago in Yoruba language, I made mention of some fruit that can boost insulin. I made mention of tomato. If you see a tomato, a very fresh tomato, and you eat it raw like that, just wash it and eat it, that thing will boost your insulin. Especially for those of you that doesn't have diabetes before. If you are taking tomato, it will boost your insulin. A raw tomato, it can boost your insulin. Even if you want to do herb for diabetes, you need a tomato. That is how I made that video that time. You need a tomato. A tomato will send a signal to pancreas. A tomato will generate insulin. I'm saying this for those of you who know how to do herb. If you want to prepare herb for diabetes, there must be a compulsory for you to use 4 ingredients. 4 ingredients must included a tomato, and another thing called in Yoruba, they call it abere. It's very, very essential. So just taking I take a bitter leaf, I use it, I wash it, I pounded it, I grind it, I drink it, does not mean you will have a normal sugar, because that one has its own component. It has its work. That is the reason why Skola Islamic Foundation will do research, we gather research, and we print it out for people to see it. It's not to hide it. It's not to take it to get money. The number of people with diabetes in Nigeria, more than 100,000. The type 1, type 2, you can go to hospital. During the time we are conducting this research, we went to more than 300 hospitals in Nigeria, in different states. The lesser hospital in their file shows that they have more than 200. Some hospitals we have 1,000, 15 on a regular note. I mean, those people that register and usually come every week. So if this program will help, you can help us to share it. Somebody might see it. I've done it in Yoruba, but the questions still remain. Please, what is diabetes? How can we avoid it? The only way to avoid having diabetes is watch what you are consuming. In fact, I explain to some people, whenever you wake up in the morning, drink water. That one will filter away the glucose, not the sugar. Not a cure for diabetes, but it will not allow what you ate yesterday to add up to glucose and add to the sugar. It will allow you to go to toilet. Drinking much water is very, very essential to the body system, because it will reduce the risk of diabetes. I mean, water. So, the only solution for diabetes is herbal cure. If you are among those people that have a basket of medical pill in your house, you will die obnoxiously. It will cause you to have a wound. The medical pill you are consuming will not prevent you from an ill wound. Many people use medical pill. In fact, some doctor will call us, Dr. Skola, we have a problem here. If you say why, they will say, oh, this patient has a wound that cannot heal, but his sugar is 100. What is the problem? I will tell them, ask the patient, what was the result of that sugar? The patient might say, oh, I have 350 before, but now it's 100. I will tell them, no, the sugar remains 300, but the medical pill they are taking just filter it and hide it somewhere. Because diabetes will not occur except when the sugar overwhelms your pancreas. So in order to get out of it, you need something that can reproduce natural insulin, something that can heal your insulin. The chemical inside insulin is the one that covers the blood, is the one that under the epidermis, the skin, the last layer of the skin. So when you have a when you have a cut, the blood will come out. But before you see the blood, you will firstly see something whitish. When blood come out and you dry it, that whitish will become a kind of flesh, will produce a flesh to cover the wound. But the moment you lose your insulin, you lose your pancreas. If you have a cut, the red blood will come out. When the red blood come out, after you dry it, there won't be any insulin, any functioning of pancreas to come out. So they will cut it. Maybe you have a wound at your hand like this, at your finger, they will cut it. The one they cut will not heal, they will cut it. It will not eat also, they will cut it. They will cut you like an animal. Just to watch what you are consuming, watch what you are eating. It is very, very essential, because Almighty Allah said, Kulu, eat, washrobu, drink, anihan, in a measurement. In a measurement. Always remember a day that your doctor will tell you not to eat all the food you like in your life. You will be rendered useless to be taking banana flour, unripe banana and banana flour and some leaf. You'll be watching the good food and they said if you eat it you will die. Why can't you reorganize your body system? Why can't you call for herb now? Start taking herb now before your pancreas will destroy. Take herb. Look for herb. My mission is to promote alternative medicine, not to buy it from me, not to ask me if I know it or not, but to realize the only way to solve this problem is to get herb. Be it Muslim or non-Muslim or whichever religion you are, there is no any incantation to cure diabetes. There is no any ruqyah, Islamic prayer to cure diabetes. You need to take something that will reach your pancreas. You need to take something that will regenerate insulin. So you Christian, you have diabetes and you go to church, your doctor give you red wine or anointing oil. It will not kill it. It will not cure it. That is the reason why some pastor will come to Skola Islamic Foundation to ask for herb. Yes, you want to use it for somebody to save life. It's good. Whoever saves life will have his own reward. Even some medical doctor will ask for it. Oh, hello, Dr. Skola, please give us 4. Yes. Because it is good to save life. But if you go to hospital, the doctor will ask you, did you want us to help you manage this or you want cure? The doctor will not advertise herb to you. He will ask you question, but you don't know. I'm giving you this and as expo. If doctor asks you, your doctor said, do you want us to cure it or you want us to help you manage it? Because you don't know the terminology. You say, oh, please help me to manage it. He will give you medical pill. You are coming next week. He will ask you to come. He will give you an appointment. Yes. But if you ask doctor, I don't mind. Whichever way, I want this diabetes to dissolve. Your doctor might say, oh, there is herbal cure that comes from India. There is some that comes from China. Which one do you need? You will have, oh, which one is better? I say, okay, the one from China, shipping is 20, 30. They can ask you. They will collect money from you. And they will come to Skola Islamic Foundation to get it. Why can't you consult somebody that knows it? It's not part of medical doctor work. But since you don't know how to consult people around the town, people in your area, some scholars know it, some pastors knows herb, some people knows herb. They are farmer. That, oh, go and use this. That is my mission. But Aside from this, I want to caution many people. I came out today because of a problem occur to a lady. She's about to die now because of diabetes. She saw something online, a prescription online. Someone wrote an article or a revelation online and said, if you can get coconut water with abere, a black seed like this, and you pounded abere to become a powder, then you will put the abere into your mouth and drink the coconut water. Your diabetes will disappear. My brother, one woman is about to die now. That thing has caused her to lose her bilirubin. The moment she loses bilirubin, it makes her to purge uncontrolled stooling. This necessitates the liver to has a kind of a fluid. It's not everything you see online that you will believe. The person that wrote it might copy it somewhere and paste it. It may not be able to defend it. We tackle many people. What you put online. Social media is a place whereby everybody will exposed to it. Don't say what you don't know. There are many times I've gone whereby I will put a research and I will put it online for people. This one, we have used it. I will demonstrate how to use it, how to prepare it. You can't believe me. They will copy it and put it online. For example, I'm the one who revealed to people in 2018 that when you are using Philanto Neruru, known as Ewe Nyolobe, I'm the one who wrote it. I'm the one who give experience that when you are using it, it will not allow you to die young. That is the topic that day. So, if you put that thing on Google, the question of that, the topic of that article, if you put it on Google, you will see more than 100 people before you see my own. Somebody created a website and put my article, copy and paste. Many Facebook page, copy and paste. That is why if I want to put something out, I will make a very good caution. I will caution myself to the extent that I know some people will misuse it, some people will copy and paste. So the way I will put it out, even if you are reading it, you may not know me, you may not see my number to call me, but you will not feel the side effect. I have more than 200 articles that I'm supposed to reveal, but people will misuse it. I'm the one who revealed to people that if you don't want to do CS, a pregnant woman who don't want to do CS, that thing went viral. It went viral. So I put it online 2017. You can't believe me. Natural solution for CS. If you don't want to have CS. Now I wrote about a particular leaf. Yoruba call it ewe abiwere. Ewe abiwere. It went viral. You can't believe today, if you want to search about the article I'm talking about, you will see thousands of people that copy and paste it. And in that article, I put a note 1, 2, 3, 4. In note 4, I said, if you have pelvic issue, there are many causes of CS, but your own is that you have pelvic issue. You have, your pelvic is tight. The way you will use it is to get the leaf I'm talking about. You prepare it with soap, but you need to ask. And I put my number. So if you see something online, the person that posted it may not be the original source. That is why we reduce the length at which we reveal natural medicine. If you need it, you call for it. Oh, hello, Dr. Skola, what can I use to do this? If I can say, oh, go and put this together. Or you need to buy this. Because if you like, you believe it or not, what we are doing in Scholar Islamic Foundation is whatever they cannot do in hospital. Talk for kidney problem, heart problem, liver problem. No doctor will do it in hospital. In fact, I'm coming back on kidney. No doctor. Diabetes, hypertension, stroke, and some infection like hepatitis B, staphylococcus infection, genital what? Brain disorder, eyes problem. There is no any doctor. Hormonal imbalance, lupus problem, menstrual disorder, early menopause. All those things are something they cannot do in hospital. I'm going to come out for it one after the other, and it will be a challenge to medical doctor. I'm not abusing your right. In fact, what you are contributing to society, the advantage is there. But I want everyone to know that disadvantage is also there. Some of you might be fearing, oh, if I go to herbalist people, they will kill me. Some doctors are killing than herbalists. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, just put it on Google. Medical doctor error. You will read and cry. Doctor's error. Just put it on Google. See what you will read. So their intention is to plan against herbal theory. Oh, if you drink herb, your liver will destroy. Medical doctor will tell you, don't drink herb. Oh, if you drink herb, your liver will destroy. I mean, it will make you to have a blood flow disorder. Now lie. Ask them why. Why will herb that Almighty Allah created, why will it destroy my liver? They will say because of that bitterness. I can mention 100 medical pill that is more bitter than Herbal, because it also contains Herbal. There is no any medicine in the world without leaf, stem, and some natural ingredient. They will just put preservative and chemical. Preservative, chemical, and coloring. If I begin to mention name, that this medical pill contains this leaf, this leaf, this leaf, and preservative and coloring. Why can't you be a natural somebody? Just be natural. Start today to be taking herb. You may not have diabetes already. I don't want you to have it. When you are consuming something, maybe once in a week, try to get herb. Don't overestimate. Don't use herb without research. Don't go out along the street and see somebody that cannot defend the theory. But there are some malam, there are some pastor, there are some people, even along the street, the herb they are selling. Begin to ask questions. Ask them, which kind of herb is this? What is the work? It's not possible for somebody to say, oh, the herb that is good for diabetes is also good for hypertension at the same time. Just leave the person. He doesn't know anything about herb. Because those people that have hypertension without diabetes, if you give them the herbal for diabetes, they will have problem of hypoglycemia. The herb, the sign to cure diabetes cannot be taken except those people that have diabetes. At the same time, the herb, the sign to cure hypertension, high blood pressure, cannot be taken by any other people except those who have blood pressure. So it's not possible for somebody to be mixing it. Oh, I have blood pressure, I put it. I have diabetes, I put it. Putting the same thing for people. That is what we are saying. I'm encouraging people to go out, do more research, try to know how to separate your herbal formula. Don't use the same thing. You just put the same thing in front of you. The herbal you sell for diabetic patient, you also sell it for a person with infection. You need to do more research. This is my mission. If you have diabetes, you need to call for herb. Look somebody that will give you herbal cure. You may use that herb and your sugar will continue to rise up. Don't abuse the person. The sugar beyond the result you gave them. Because anyone who know about diabetes will ask you the the last result that you have. If you say I have 100, I have 200, the person give you the herb and your sugar is increasing. I'm defending it. There is no herb that will make your sugar to rise up. It's against any theory. The moment you are taking herb and your sugar is coming out, don't abuse the person that give you the herb. The sugar beyond what you think in your body, the herb will flush it out from kidney. It will flush it out from the liver. It will flush it out from your bone marrow, from your brain. It will now return it back to your blood. So you have 200 sugar and you call for herb. You buy herb somewhere, whichever way you buy herb, and you discover after 2 days, 3 days, your sugar become 250. It's not the herb that caused it, but the herb brought it out. The herb fall it out from your body system. You need to get it into your skull. Some people say, oh, I didn't herb and the herb begin to raise my sugar. That's why I go back to medical pill. The medical pill you are taking since, what effect did you see? This is social media. I knew thousands of medical doctors. We discuss a lot. To God who made me. They know their level. Especially when they see somebody that can prove the theory. There is no any medical solution for prostate enlargement in hospital. There is no any medical solution for it. There is no any medical solution to control your urine. All what I'm saying is like I'm destroying their work. The damage the medical doctor did to the herbal therapy is beyond imagination. Just to make sure you come to them, they will condemn herbal. Just to make sure they come to them, they will condemn herbal. Don't take herb. Even if you go to hospital and you complain maybe you have throat pain, throat ulcer, or you have stomach running, they will say, hope you did not drink herb. Why? Herb is a medicine. It's a natural medicine given to us by Almighty Allah. I can defend it with last breath of my life. That is why I'm saying it's not to get money. The mission is not to use herbal therapy to get money. We have many other means of getting money. And so people will just, somebody that has kidney went to hospital, kidney problem. 2 of them met in the hospital and the doctor said they need to do dialysis. If you have kidney problem, they discover you have kidney problem and you go to hospital, just believe, be sharing your property, you are going to die. The dialysis is just to prolong your life with the money. They will be collecting your money to prolong your life. You are going to die. The only solution for you after dialysis is to buy another kidney. But if you have kidney problem, there are some herbal cure. Almighty Allah that created the kidney, he put the kidney where the kidney did not stand on anything, just like this, the right and the left. The Almighty Allah is there. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, "Ma anzala Allahu da'an illa anzala lahu dawa." There is no any problem, any disease without cure. Why can't you believe? So two people went to hospital at the same time. They met in the hospital complaining of kidney problem. One of them ready to do dialysis. The other one said, I don't have money. Where will I be seeing first 250,000 and 40,000 to the end of your life? He began to look for help, and God saved him. The person that did dialysis regretted it, but there's nothing we can do. As I'm complaining that medical pill is not 100%, I also aware that herbal therapy is not 100%. Get it into your score, because I'm a researcher, I'm a writer. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm presenting to you. It's not 100%. But if you can bear with the medical doctor to take the disadvantage of what they are selling to you, you must have a patient to take disadvantage of herbal therapy, especially those who know how to do it. There are some companies, they have their research. But what I'm campaigning against, what I'm condemning about herbal, is for somebody to take one bottle of herb and telling you this herb can cure your diabetes, this herb can cure your hypertension, this herb will make you to be stronger, this herb will flush out your infection. Don't buy it. It's a poison. But if you see somebody that says, oh, this herb can cure hypertension, close to the person, ask, please, which kind of hypertension are you talking about? What range? How will it work? What will I feel? But somebody to give you one medicine that can cure 7 diseases, that one is out of sense and is out of quote. So for diabetes patient, you need herbal cure. If you don't want to die, if you don't want to have a wound that will not heal, that is my message to you. That is my message. If you don't want to die and you don't want to have unhealed wound, you need to get herb. You need to use herb. Diabetes is a serious problem which can make you, it can kill you. It can destroy another thing in your body. So don't let what you eat to kill you. That is why one of the scholars said, Fa'arun thumma arun thumma arun shaqa'ul mar'i min ajlis ta'ami. It's a disgrace to you to have died because of what you consume, what you eat. It's a disgrace. It's a slap on your face. Something that you use your money to buy now turn against you to kill you. Why can't you measure whatever you are taking? Measure water consumption. Measure food consumption. Measure what you take to enjoy your life. That is my presentation to you today. On the diabetes, herb is the only solution. That is my conclusion. There is no any hospital or any medical doctor who will tell you we have cure for diabetes. Their intention, their theory, their research shows that there is no any medical, there is no any solution for diabetes. That is what they will tell you. So my brothers and sisters, I'm presenting this to you and I want you to believe it. If you see it, let us share it, help us share it. Inshallah, I'm going to stop here until we meet again. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.